So today is Sunday, so today is kind of like a Sunday fun day. Picasso Seafood and Lounge, they are having a band called PC Band come perform today, but they have like a theme, so it's like jerseys and jeans or whatever. So I have my jersey on. I don't know who I got on. Let me see. It says Dickerson. I don't know if y'all can like see the back of it, but it says Dickerson, number 29. And I have no idea what team this is. I don't know, y'all. It's my daddy's jersey. I just found it in his closet and I'm wearing it. So, yeah. So I have just finished getting dressed. It starts at 4. It is 4:07. So, but the band doesn't start performing until 5. So I didn't want to get there right at 4. So I wanted to like leave around 4 o'clock. That means I'll get there around like 4:30-ish, 4:35-ish, and then I can order me some food or whatever. So by the time they come out, I'll be done got my food, drink, and stuff like that, and you know, I'll be ready to just enjoy the show. So yeah, I'm just gonna bring you guys along. I am going by myself. My mom is not feeling too well, so I'm going by myself. Of course my dad will be there to cook, but like he'll be like in the back or whatever. So yeah, so it'll just be me all by my lonesome, which is perfectly fine. I'm very used to doing things by myself anyway, so it doesn't matter. All right, I'm just using some Chanel. I love this one. This is the Tundra. I don't know, y'all. It's the pink one. I know y'all know the series. They got like, it's like pink, orange, and green. Yeah, it's the pink one that I just put on. So that one is my fave, at least out of the 3. All right, so let's head on out. Yeah, and I'll see you guys when I get there. Good morning, guys. So today is Monday. Not quite sure of the date. So right now it is about 10:30 in the morning. So I got up around 9, and I'm about to head to go work out. So yeah, so this video, y'all, it's just gonna be like a update video, and just, y'all, we have not talked in a minute. So I know y'all see the vlogs and stuff like that, so it seems like we have kind of talked in a minute, but you guys know there was like a little hiatus in between, like even the vlogs or whatever. So yeah, so this right here is just gonna be like an update video. And y'all, during this little hiatus, I have been so stressed. That is why the video stopped. So I'm gonna break it down. I'm gonna talk to you guys about it and stuff like that. But for right now, it's about time for me to leave, to head to go work out. So I signed up last week for a place called Hot Worked. So they're like they're a gym, but it's like you work out in saunas, and then they have like infrared and stuff inside the saunas. So you don't have to work out as long to get the results of somebody who's worked out like way longer than you. So usually my workouts are they have a lot of HIIT workouts, which are like 15 minutes. And then they have a couple of like 30-minute workouts. And it's like yoga or Pilates or ISO. And I think it's something else. I can't quite remember. It's a couple of them. You have to like go online, and you can like book whatever class you're gonna do. So usually it's like 2 people to a room. But y'all, for the most part, I'm always in there by myself, which is good. Like, it's people in there, but the gym is open 24/7. So I think it just gives people, I don't know, maybe it's just the times that I go, nobody's really there. Last week I was going around like lunchtime, and there were a couple people in there, but of course I always had like a room to myself. But today I'm not quite sure how it's going to turn out. So I scheduled a 10:15. It's supposed to be like a blast, and I think the blast is when you like on the elliptical. I think that's what it is. I've never done a blast before. Last week I did the row, which is like a full body workout, and it's like a HIIT workout, so it's only 15 minutes. So I did the row on Wednesday, and then Thursday I did like the row again, and then I went and did ISO, and then on Friday I did ISO again. So I really enjoy ISO. So I signed up for ISO, and that one is, like I said, it's 30 minutes. Well, it's actually not 30 minutes. It's 40 minutes. Yeah, it's about 40 minutes long. So, but it has like a 45-minute like block or whatever. But yeah, so it's like 40 minutes long or whatever, but it's real nice. So I like it. Yeah, so we are about to head to the gym. And then after that, we are going to come on back and take me a shower and stuff. And then kind of get my day started. And I'm going to talk to you guys about, like what's been going on, what's been so stressful. And yeah, so, yeah, I'm going to take you guys to the gym with me.
Got a good thing. Don't know if I'ma see you again, but is that a good thing? 'Cause girl, I can't be your man. No man, I know what's on your brain. You probably hope it never would end. Like, is it the real thing, or is it just a one night stand? Well then, let me see you get high and go low. Now girl, won't you drop that thing down to the floor? I'm here for one night, how far will you go? I wanna see you. You drop that thing down to the floor. I'm here for one night, how far will you go? I wanna see you. She like the bar with the.
Cool, child. So I'm finally back home, and I am about to go ahead and take me a shower, but not before I try out this new product. So I was just sent this product by Deminuage. This is the company right here. So they sent me like a skincare type of package. Here is the package. So I'm gonna try it out and see how I like it. So this company, well, this particular product that I got, it comes with like a nano pen, and then it comes with different serums and things like that. So brightening serum, it comes with masks and all of that. So I'm gonna show you like what's in the box or whatever. But I know using like a nano pen or whatever helps with nose feed. It's supposed to help with that, blemishes and things like that. Like what I have, whenever I get like a little pimple, I always get a black spot on my face. Never fails. Me and my mom are the exact same way. So it's really hard to kind of get rid of like the discoloration or whatever. So I try and keep like a even tone with my face, but it doesn't always work out that way. So, but also too, if you have like bad acne or anything like that, it helps with that as well. So I'm going to try it for myself. Ooh, okay, girl. Hello, beautiful. It's your time to shine. Oh, this is really cute. Okay, so comes with a card. So the device that you're gonna get, it has a 1-year device warranty on it. So let me see. So this is the packaging of the pen. And then, okay. So this is what the pen looks like. And then this is the battery, or whatever. And this is how you turn it on, the button right here. Oh, this is what's also in here. So we have the Deminuage. This right here is the daily, 5-time daily nano chips. So these are the ones I know you can use every single day. And then they also have like a booster. And the booster, you're supposed to use that one like 2 to 3 times a week. So this one right here is also more of the daily nano chips. And you can use, like I said, you can use those daily. So here, this one's called the Zip Booster. So these boosters, you only use these like 2 to 3 times a week. So it's like for extra, pretty much an extra boost, just like what it says. And then this right here is the brightening serum that comes in the packaging. So really exciting to use that. And then it also comes with masks. Oh, I love a good mask. So let me get the mask out of here. Okay. All right, so here is the Deminuage mask. So it's a soothing and rejuvenating repair mask. So I think it has 6 masks in here, yeah. So I'm super excited to use this. I love a good mask. So this right here is like the last step that you do out of everything. So, so we're gonna go ahead and use this today. Before I hop in the shower, because I want the mask to kind of like be on my face while I'm in the shower. I know my pores will be extra open and things like that because of all the steam and stuff. So yeah.
Mr. Dance, idiot.
Nico de Gallo. Dirty South, dirty. Can y'all really feel me? Feel it. East Coast, feel me. West Coast, feel me. Dirty South, dirty. Can y'all really feel me? I got me. East Coast, feel me. West Coast, feel me.
Boy, I've been watching you like the hawk in the sky. That fly, you are my prey. But I promise you, if we keep bumping heads, I know that one of these days we gon' hook it up, probably talk on the phone. But see, I don't know if that's good. I've been holding back this secret from you. I probably shouldn't tell it, but if I let you know, you can tell nobody, not to nobody. Are you responsible? Boy, I can watch my back, 'cause I'm not just sitting right. My goals are your goals. Sometimes I'm pretty good. Right now I'm not. Say yes, I say no. 'Cause I really need somebody. Tell me I got somebody. Boy, won't you pick me up at the park right now, up the block while everyone sleeps? I'll be waiting there with my tricks, my looks, my hat, just so I'm low key. If you tell the world, oh boy, see I'm trusting you with my heart, my soul. I probably shouldn't let you, but if I let this go, you can't tell nobody, I'm talking about nobody. I hope you're responsible. Boy, I can watch my back, 'cause I'm not just sitting by. Is it my goal? Is it your goal? Sometimes I'm pretty good, right now I'm not. Say yes or say no, 'cause I really need somebody. Tell me you're that somebody.
Baby girl, I'm the man from the big B. Want you come play around my way? Hey, listen to what I gotta say. Do the thing. Don't you know I didn't know me? Rock shows here in Japan. Have people shaking my hand. Baby girl, better known as a lead. Give me gold bust and hot feet. Make it play hands, believe. Don't you go? Gotta tell somebody. 'Cause
I really need somebody. Tell me you're that somebody. If I let this go, you can't tell nobody, not talking about nobody. Are you responsible? Boy, I can watch my back, 'cause I'm not just anybody. My goal is your goal. Sometimes I'm pretty good, right now I'm not. I say yes, I say no. 'Cause I really need somebody. Tell me you're that somebody.
Alright, y'all, so this is what it looks like now. It's a little sticky, kind of like, you see what I'm saying? So I'm very shiny. I'm always shiny, naturally. So yeah, but my face just looks pretty refreshed. And yeah, so alright guys, so this is pretty much the finished look. Of course I look very shiny, but of course my face is just nice and refreshed. So yeah, so I have the links and everything like that down below if you would like to check it out. They do have a 30-day money back guarantee, so if it doesn't work for you, then you know, no hard feelings. That is Deminuage. So I hope you guys enjoyed this product. And yeah, let's go ahead and head out. I'm about to head out and get me some breakfast. Not breakfast, get me some lunch. Hey guys, so don't kill me. But so when I left the house, after I finished with like my face, as y'all can see, my face is still kind of like very shiny. But so yeah, I went to grab some lunch or whatever, and then I ended up being on the phone with my sister the whole time. So I didn't get a chance to vlog, but I didn't really do that much today. It was mainly like just errands for real. It was like I had to drop something off at the post office. I had to pick up like my prescription. That was pretty much it. The day was pretty much over and it was time for me to come on back home. So I've been hella stressed. And it was because I started my trucking company. So in some of my last vlogs, you guys seen where I was like, yeah, I'm dealing with like some business stuff and I'm getting some things together, or like I told you guys I was going to be starting like a series and this, that, and the third. And I talked about how I was going to be sharing it on my channel. So that stuff you already seen before this vlog goes up. So you've already seen how I posted like my first video, whatever, about like the whole trucking situation. Just know I was like hella stressed, and I officially started dealing with like drivers and stuff in August. And August was the month I just did not vlog at all. For sure, I know I just didn't really vlog until the very end. And you guys, at this point, you guys should have already seen like our San Francisco vlog and stuff like that. So I think you should have already seen that by now. So yeah, girl, that trip was hella stressful. If you watch, so like with like San Francisco, I probably mentioned already in one of my vlogs, but pretty much, y'all, it was just like I was supposed to be like on vacation during that week, and it was not a vacation. I wasn't necessarily stressed, but it was just like things that had to be worked out or whatever. So it was like my driver was like issues with like my driver getting paid due to ADP. Now mind you, ADP had been very good to me. You guys know there was just, I don't know what kind of issue happened, but something dropped somewhere. The ball was dropped, and pretty much some like a few like 3 numbers or something like that were like wrong on the end of my bank account or something. So my bank ended up like stopping payments or whatever for them to pull payments out of my account. Now, mind you, the company does all that. They like set everything up literally for me via ADP. I mean, it is their system. So they pretty much like set everything up for you. And then you have to go in and put like, you know, like your tax information and stuff like that. Like little things you have to put in. But for the most part, once you send them your voided check and all that kind of stuff, they put all of that goes into the system. Everything was sent or whatever. So it was nothing that I personally did. It was somewhere on the end the ball was dropped or whatever, girl, I don't know. But either way it go, that was the one and only time I've actually had a problem with them. But they did give me like 2 weeks of like free payroll or something because of that. So I'm like, okay, they fixed the issue or whatever. My rep was bomb, girl. She made it happen. So shout out to Brittany. But yeah, so that was what was going on in August. And just a little bit of what was going on during the vacation. And then also too during the vacation, when I got pretty much like a BOL, is called a bill of landing, is what it stands for. And pretty much that is supposed to be signed by the shipper. The shipper is the person you're picking the product up from, and then the person that you drop the product off to is called the receiver. So the shipper signed the BOL, but the receiver is also supposed to sign somewhere on the BOL. So the receiver did not sign. So yeah, I guess you could say that was like my fault. I should have told my driver to make sure that the receiver signs the BOL. So that wasn't done. So I had to contact the receiver, and then I ended up getting them to email me over the BOL that they had, and they signed it and they scanned it and they emailed it to me. So then I was able to send that to my dispatcher, and then my dispatcher was able to get it to the broker, and the broker they accepted the load, so therefore I got paid. Yeah, so that was that. So I had to deal with all of that while I was there. But yeah, whew, girl, it was just a lot. All right, so that was a quick update on that. And then you guys know, I haven't been flying, and so a lot of people, I get a lot of questions, and like DMs, I've been getting a lot of questions. And then too, a few of you asked on, like in the comments, some of you guys asked like, have I returned back to flying? Am I gonna return back to flying? No, girl, I am not. as far as like right now, no time soon I'm returning. Once this pandemic is deemed like over or whatever is when I will probably return back to flying. But until then, y'all, I'm staying put. I'm not going out there right now flying. I don't think people understand like what's really going on out there on the line. So I still am very much in contact with a lot of my colleagues that are out there flying, and it's just a lot. I know you guys have seen stuff on the news about like some of the, you know, the employees or whatever, how they handling things. You've seen that on the news. You've seen how passengers have been acting, and it's just a lot. It's a whole lot. Everybody is like very tense, on edge right now. It's just a lot going on, and it's just not a situation that I want to subject myself to. So therefore, since I have the opportunity to stay home, that is exactly what I'm gonna do. So I know everybody doesn't have that opportunity, but luckily I do. So I'm just gonna not engage in flying right now. I can't really say I don't know how much I can say, to be honest, but I just prefer not to say too much, just to kind of like eliminate any issues or anything. But I'm still with the company, okay? Don't get it twisted. I'm still with the company. It's just that I'm just not working. I mean, you guys have seen that I haven't worked since like March of 2020, and now it is what, September of 2021. So you guys have seen that I haven't been working. But just to answer you guys' question about whether or not I'm gonna go back, no, not anytime soon, at least while there's still while this is still deemed a pandemic. But you know, once, you know, all that blows over, then yeah, sure, you know, I'll go back or whatever, and yeah, you know, we'll fly again. Next thing I wanted to tell you guys about was pretty much like, y'all, I have been, for some reason, I have been like not depressed. So depressed is not the word, but excuse me, I have, ever since August happened with the whole trucking thing and all of that, I have been like in this headspace that I don't like. And it's new to me because it's not something, it's not a position I've ever been in my life. I don't know, it's just I really need a change. And I don't know, I guess you can say it's kind of like the pandemic is now started to take a toll on me, because during any other time in the pandemic I've been like perfectly fine, but after the whole August situation with that last business venture, I have just been in like a completely different headspace. And y'all don't think like suicidal or anything like that, like it's not there, but it's just been like, I would say not happy, like not depressed or anything like that, just unhappy. Right now I have really gotten into, I know y'all probably gonna think I'm crazy, but y'all done got into like manifestation. So I know y'all probably gonna be like, girl, you too? Yes, sis. So the reason being is because, like I said, it's the headspace that I'm in. So it's just almost like, well, what do I do at this point? Like, I don't know where to go from here. You know, like you guys know I'm back at home. But I don't know, it's just, I don't know, I guess it's almost like, now that I think about it, it's almost like everything kind of started to like come down. Well, yeah, everything started to like come down on me, I guess like this month, like September, because mind you, all of August mainly I was dealing with the whole trucking thing, except for the last week. Well, I was still technically dealing with the trucking stuff in August, in last week of August, but mainly September is like everything has like finally come down on me or whatever. And it's almost like, you know, 2020 I had so much planned. So like 2020 I was supposed to buy a house. I had finally gotten, for me personally, I had a personal goal of savings of like $15,000 that I wanted to save. I know you don't need that much for a house, but for me, I just wanted that kind of cushion, just because you just never, you know, you just never know. And I know a house is like a huge, you know, like purchase, and it's like one of the biggest purchases that you'll do. So it's just kind of like, you know, I had just hit my goal, I think like March, beginning of March, end of February, somewhere up in there. I had just hit my goal of saving $15,000. So I was very happy. So at that point, it was just kind of like, okay, well, you know, now it's about time for me to, you know, start looking for a house. But the thing was that when all of this COVID stuff happened, I had already heard about a lot of this stuff in January, and I'm sure you guys had too, like with the news and stuff like that. So I had already heard about it. And then when February came around, it became like more news. And that's when I started talking to flight attendants about being furloughed. So it was February. And so I'm talking to them and I'm just like, you know, what do you guys think that, you know, about us possibly being furloughed? And, you know, they were just like, and I was like, you know, this company does have, you know, has been known to furlough. I know, like, I think it was 9/11 was like the last time. I think that was the last time they like had to furlough people, and they haven't furloughed anybody since then. But I was just like, you know, I don't know how big this is gonna be, but I'm feeling that it's bigger than what they're making it seem to be on the news. And you know, a lot of flight attendants like, oh no, don't worry about it, like we're not gonna get furloughed, like it's, you know, it's not that bad, and like that, you know, like just pretty much blowing it off. But there were a few that was like, well, you know, if it does get too bad, then yeah, there is a potential of furlough. There was probably like maybe 2 flight attendants out of all the flight attendants that I talked to that actually said that. But in the back of my mind, I was just like, nah, girl, I was like, I don't know, it was like almost like my intuition was just like, girl, furlough is probably coming, so you might want to chill on the house. So like I said, it wasn't until like end of February, beginning of March when I actually reached my goal. But still, that was the point in time where it was like, okay, well, you're supposed to now get with a realtor. I already had a realtor. Girl, I had a realtor ready. So I was supposed to just go to her pretty much, and she was just going to start walking me through the process. Like my credit, you know, credit was right. I had the income, the 2 years or whatever of income. The bank statements, like, you know, pretty much everything was in order so that when I went to her, I would already pretty much like be ready. Next thing you know, in March or whatever, I had to leave, you know, DC. The place that I was living got completely shut down. And then luckily I left when I did, because when I talked to some of the gate agents, I had to fly American. And I was checking my bags or whatever, because American, you guys know that's who I used to commute on when I was going back and forth from, whenever I would come to Memphis, I would always commute using American out of here. So when I was headed back, the not gate agents, but the ticket counter agents, they were telling me, they were just like, yeah, you know, they told me the airport was gonna get shut down. They was like, you're lucky you're getting out of here right now because the airport's about to shut down. I'm like, what? Girl, the airport shut down. They was like, yeah, it's getting bad. So I was like, oh wow. So then I heard some girls on one of the flights, and they were talking about how we were gonna be able to get like a line and stuff like that, because I think some people had took like a cola or something like that. So y'all, like I told you, you guys see my video where I ended up getting a line in April, but I didn't get to fly any trips at all because they like canceled all the trips, literally. So I only got paid for 1 trip out of all 3 of the trips that were on my line. Yeah, I was very pissed about that. But still, it was just the fact that, you know, all of that was starting to happen. So it was just like, okay, well, a house is out the window at this point unless, you know, we go back to work, you know, at some point in time. And my thing was that I didn't want to be staying in DC and things are shut down. I can't do nothing or go nowhere. I might as well go home at that, you know what I'm saying? I might as well like pack my things up. Why am I paying rent if everything is shut down? I'm not working, so meaning I still gotta pay rent, you know what I'm saying? So like certain things just didn't make any sense. And yeah, of course I could have tapped into my savings, but for what at that point? Do you see what I'm saying? So it was like, you know, you could technically go back home, you know, you could live rent free, and then while everything is getting figured out, you know, you could still have your money just in case, you know, you're still able to like go back or something and you can like get your house. So yeah, girl, it just never worked out that way. Things just kind of got worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. All of that, I guess, just kind of started to come down on me, because it was just like, now at this point, it's like I still have a job, but I'm not working. So that holds me up even more with even trying to get a house. It messes up funds, like savings, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Like all, you know, all of that is like gone. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I wanted a house now, I'm set back. You know what I'm saying? So, well, I still want a house, but I can't get anything right now because I ain't been working to even show any kind of, you know, like income, bank statements or whatever like that. So, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like all of that kind of stuff just started to come down on me. And then the fact that when that business happened or whatever, I was really banking on it to kind of like be my active source of income. And when it didn't go the way that I was expecting it to go, it was just kind of like, it wasn't devastating, but it was just kind of like, fuck. You know what I'm saying? It was like, okay, now I'm back at square one. So y'all, I have just been going through it. So yeah, that's why you guys haven't really gotten anything. Will say that I think the whole manifestation thing has helped out tremendously. I literally started last week, so it's not like I've been doing it long, but I can tell it. And I'm not one of those YouTubers that's like, oh my god, my anxiety, and like no. But now mind you, I'm not somebody that stresses. I'm not that type of person. I'm very just kind of like go with the flow type of person. But sometimes, y'all, I will get a little bit of anxiety, and I'm just like, what is going on? Like, this is a new feeling for me because this isn't something that I experienced. Literally, ever since I kind of started with the whole manifestation thing, I actually watch a few vlogs, like a few YouTubers, and literally the girl started talking about it, and I was just like, here we go with this manifestation thing again. And then I think me and my sister somehow talked about it, and I had seen another YouTuber that talked about it as well, and I'm just like, okay girl, this is the universe just saying like, you need to get into this manifestation thing. Now mind you, I had already heard about manifestation back in like 2018, 2019. On one of my layovers, I had went to, I think it was like a Hattiesburg layover or something. I don't know. I know I was there for like 2 days or something. I had a long layover there. And I met up with a high school friend of mine, and he was talking about, he told me about the book called The Secret. So he was like, you really should read that book or whatever to change your life. So I was just like, oh, okay, well, you know, like, sure. So I was like, I looked into it or whatever, and I was like, oh, it's manifestation. And at the time, I honestly didn't believe. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I was just kind of like, okay, sure. And it wasn't until this year when I started watching more vlogs, I found, like I said, it's two YouTubers that I found, and I really like them both. One of them is like a UK vlogger, and the other one is like here in the US. So the UK vlogger, she was just saying how she got into it, and you know, she was talking about it, and she mentioned that there's a book, and she's like, she's read the book, and she said that there's a movie. So I'm like, a movie? I was like, girl, what? So mind you, I'm laying in the bed watching a vlog, right? At night. So, you know, just chilling. And it was the end of the vlog when she was talking about it. So I was like, okay, girl, maybe I should go ahead and just look into this. Cause like, I just feel like the universe just kept at it. Because like I said, it was to the point where I had gotten to like a space where I was just unhappy at this point. And that was the same day I signed up for the gym. So working out helps with like stress, and you know, it just really helps you feel better and things like that. So I'm like, okay, I'm trying to get into things that will help make me, you know, lift my spirits or whatever, you know, trying, you know, make you happy again and stuff like that. So as soon as her vlog ended, I was like, okay. She said it's on Netflix, the movie. She said the movie The Secret is on Netflix. So I went to go look up Netflix. I looked it up on Netflix, and it was there. So I thought it was gonna be like actual movie. But no, girl, it's more like documentary style. And don't get me wrong, I love that because I like to watch documentaries and stuff. But when she said movie, I expected a movie. I didn't really expect a documentary. And she said she's watched it like 50 times. And I was just like, girl, what movie are you watching 50 times? Like, this gotta be a good ass movie. And like I said, so when I watched it, I'm like, oh, okay, now I see why she would watch it like 50 times. So literally that night I watched the whole thing, and then literally I watched it again, but I fell asleep on it the second time. So and ever since then or whatever, I have kind of, like I said, I've been getting into it. I have my sister sent me a few videos of like a girl that I watched. If you're interested, I'm not selling you anything or anything like that, but like I said, if it's something that you know, you don't know about, or you just kind of like, well, let me just, you know, let me just look into it. then yeah, do so. They talked about like journaling, and then they talked about you know, just speaking things into like existence and stuff like that, which I knew you could definitely do, but I guess I never equated it to like manifestation and like that whole thing. So I have now gotten into like journaling. I've been had this book because I used it for like business stuff, like ideas and stuff like that, but now I use it strictly for journaling, and that's all that's in this book now. And yeah, so I try and do like every day writing it, but if I don't, then I at least just kind of like, you know, at least say what I'm grateful for and stuff like that when I first get up, and then when I go to bed. So I feel a hell of a lot better. I can honestly say I feel better. Now, I still need a change. I'm still not in a great space that I feel for myself, but I will say, as far as like that little anxiety feeling or whatever that I was having, gone. And like any type of stress that I had, gone. And now I just low-key, I don't know, I guess I feel hopeful for the future as of right now. Like, I know they're trying to do like another lockdown and stuff. Like, I'm just not here for it. It's just like, I just need to be out. I need to be free. I need to be on my own. I just need to go. But, you know, due to the situation, it's like, it's almost like I'm stuck. I will say I haven't seen any like instant manifestations or anything like that. But as of right now, I will say that my personal feeling has changed for sure. And if I do start to think about something like negative or something like that, it no longer like has me in any type of stress or any type of anxiety or anything like that. Nothing like that comes up. It's just kind of like, oh, okay, now let's think of something happy again, or, you know, something that makes you happy or whatever. So, you know, and it talks about that in the documentary. If you watch The Secret, it's like an hour and some change long, y'all. I promise you, if you just like lay in a bed or whatever one night like I did and just watch it. At this point, I'm just seeing. I guess it's been about a week or whatever. And yeah, I just feel a lot better. So yeah, I just wanted to come on here and give you guys a quick update or whatever, but that is what's been going on with me. Y'all, it's just been a lot, and I hope I didn't ramble too much. Like this section of the vlog is already 35 minutes. It's going on 36 minutes. Anybody else is out there in my situation or whatever, comment down below and say me too or something. I don't know. So far, it has changed my mindset. I will 100% vouch for that. Now, as far as everything else, I will have to let you know, sis, because like I said, I'm only a week in. So we will see. We shall see. So if I come on here and I tell y'all I manifested something, best believe it, okay? Because I have been a skeptic for a very long time. So I'm not here to sugarcoat it, and I'm just gonna tell you like it is. But yeah, so that is all. I just want to come on here and, like I said, just kind of give you guys an update. Sorry I didn't bring you guys along. It has been raining today. And like I said, it was just kind of like I literally just did a few errands, and that was pretty much it. It's gonna be the end of this vlog, and then I will pick back up with another vlog later on this week. I have like a brunch and stuff like that with my mom and a few ladies or whatever. Yeah, so I'll bring you guys along with that or whatever. And yeah, that pretty much concludes this vlog. Thank you guys so much for watching and for staying to the end. I greatly appreciate it. And yeah, just, you know, rocking with me, you know, through the ups, the downs, the posting, the not posting. So I mean, I appreciate it. Thanks for rocking with me. And yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.